Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be swatching 5 of the Made by Mitchell Blursh Pod blushers. I got these on super sale on TikTok Shop during Black Friday. They might still be on sale there, but they're usually $18 and I got them for about $6, which is a huge steal. They come in this plastic neon packaging and it's a baked domed blush. And each packaging matches, like the sticker on the outside matches the color product on the inside, which I really appreciate. The first shade we're going to be swatching is Lychee Martini, which is the one that I saw like going super viral. I will say this one did leave me a little disappointed. It's like that bright, icy kind of lavender pink. This is definitely going to be more of a blush topper for me. So you can definitely see it, but it's very light. I'm going to be using this as a blush topper or a little highlighter if I want a little bit more pink to the look. Like I said, it's very light. If you are paler than me, maybe it'll show up, but I am pretty pale. But I'd imagine on a darker skin tone that would look pretty ashy. Next is Cool Down, which is also very similar. So if you're picking between two of them, I would go with Cool Down. It has more warmth to it, if that makes sense. You'll see it when I apply it to the cheeks, but there is a definite difference in the swatches in the sense that you can actually see this one. I ended up putting it on with my fingers just to really get a nice pigment to it. It is very pretty, but if you have a darker skin tone than me, I would probably skip these two unless you want to use them as a highlighter. You need to whip out my e.l.f. double-sided brush. I feel like that brush would be the best brush to be able to apply these. It has a denser bristle to it, so I feel like it would pick up the product really well. I've been doing that like Ariana Grande like nose contour trick, but with my blush, and I do think it looks pretty cute. And those are right next to it. Obviously, you can tell a difference. One's just lighter and one's a little bit more warmer. Next is Juicy Mango, which is the perfect name for this. It's like a nice orangey coral, very beautiful in the sunlight. I feel like this is the perfect spring summer blush. And the perfect thing about these blushes, you could put them on your cheeks as well as your eyes. I feel like that would look really pretty for a nice cohesive look. But this is a really actual orange blush. I feel like it's kind of hard to find ones that are actually more on the orange side. They tend to look a little bit more peachy, but it does look really good. Very cute. Not my favorite of the collection. I will let you know which one my favorite is at the end. Here is a nice in the sunlight shot, so you can see it on the cheek. It really glows nice in the sunlight and doesn't look too makeup-y. And like I said, perfect for the summer, I feel like. Next is Truly Scrumptious, which is a red-based kind of pink color. I was really excited to try this one. Just got a little bit more red purple plum into it with like a nice silver sparkle. I feel like all of these have like a little bit of a silver sparkle running through them. Like I said, I feel like I was not using the right brushes for this. I felt like they were a little hard to pick up the product. Maybe it's because it is a baked formula. So if you get these, you maybe use a denser brush than I did. This one did eventually build up really well, but it was really nice and rosy. I really enjoyed this. It kind of reminded me of one of my favorite ones, Bold Heart from Essence. But obviously the packaging on this is a lot cuter. I feel like it's that perfect cold girl winter shade that all the girls are rocking in the winter. But I feel like this is also a good, like, you're warm in the sun. I feel like it matches my true tone of when my cheeks get really red. There's a nice little side by side. Obviously very different, but you can see all 4 of them there. These ones definitely have a lot more pigment than the first 2. The last one is my favorite. It's highly seasoned. It's like the perfect in between a pink and a coral, and it's just super glowy. It reminds me of like a Sabrina Carpenter blush that she wears, but a little bit more on the warm side. I feel like it really suits my skin tone really well, and it's super glowy. Like I said, it's my favorite. This is the one I ended up wearing to work today, and again, I put it on my nose just to give it a little bit of a contour. You just gotta make sure you really buff it out better than I did. It has a little bit of a little bit of a fuchsia flip, but maybe I'm just saying that. But again, I love the packaging on this and that the writing matches the color inside. That'll make it really easy for finding in your drawer. I hope that this little swatch video helped you out in case you were looking into one of these. I think they are really good, but I would only get them if you can get them on sale like I did on TikTok Shop, just because the formula is a little hard to work with and it's not as pigmented as I expected. And Essence baked blushes have a lot more pigment and they're a lot cheaper. But if you want to get one of these, make sure you get it on sale. I'm curious to trying more of this brand. I have a liquid eyeshadow that's like super sparkly and silver that I've used before on my channel, and I really liked that. And I think I have 2 liquid blushes from them, if I'm remembering right. Maybe I'll find them in my declutter. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Bye!